Earlier, I created a video on what Encryption-at-Host is and how to enable it in Azure. When you enable Encryption-at-Host, data stored on the VM host is encrypted at rest and flows encrypted to the storage service. Double encryption essentially adds an additional layer of encryption on top of the already encrypted data. This approach is beneficial for customers who need to meet very strict compliance requirements or want an added layer of protection against unauthorized access. Customers with high security needs who are concerned about the risk associated with a particular encryption algorithm, implementation, or compromised key can now opt for an additional layer of encryption at the infrastructure level using a different algorithm and platform-managed encryption keys. This new layer can be applied to persistent OS and data disk, snapshots and images, all of which will be encrypted at rest with double encryption. Keep in mind that double encryption at rest is not currently supported for Ultra Disk or Premium SSD version 2 disk. In this video, we will walk you through how to enable double encryption at rest for Azure-managed disk using Azure Key Vault and a Disk Encryption Set. Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. I'm Manhar and welcome back to MSFT webcast. To enable double encryption at rest for managed disk, we need to use a Disk Encryption Set. A Disk Encryption Set is an Azure resource that enables you to centrally manage and enforce encryption for Azure-managed disk. It acts as a container for encryption keys and key vaults, ensuring that the disks associated with the set are encrypted using the same encryption key. By using a Disk Encryption Set, we can enforce a consistent encryption strategy across multiple disks and streamline the process of managing encryption keys. When you create a Disk Encryption Set, you link it to an Azure Key Vault, which contains the customer-managed key that will be used to encrypt the disk. I have already created a dedicated video on how to create and manage an Azure Key Vault. The link is provided in the description. Before you get started, make sure you have an Azure subscription, a managed disk, and an Azure Key Vault. A Key Vault must be created in your subscription to store the customer-managed keys. Open your preferred web browser, navigate to portal.azure.com and sign in with your Azure account. Step 1. Set up Disk Encryption Set. In the search bar at the top of the portal, type Disk Encryption Sets. Under Services, select Disk Encryption Sets. Click on Create. Select your resource group, name your encryption set, and select the same region as your Key Vault. Enter a unique name for the Disk Encryption Set. Our Azure Key Vault is currently stored in East US region. Select the encryption type according to your organization's requirement. Keep in mind that once you create a Disk Encryption Set with a specific encryption type, it cannot be changed. If you want to use a different encryption type, you'll need to create a new Disk Encryption Set. For this example, we will select double encryption with platform-managed and customer-managed keys. Make sure Azure Key Vault and Key option is selected. Select an Azure Key Vault and Key or create a new one if necessary. We will select the Key Vault and Key that we created in the previous video. If you create a Key Vault instance, you must enable soft delete and purge protection. These settings are mandatory when using a Key Vault to encrypt managed disk, and they protect you from losing data due to accidental deletion. From the drop-down list, select the existing Azure Key Vault. Click on this drop-down menu to select the key. Select the existing key from the Key Vault. If you have multiple versions of your key, select the latest key version. If you want to enable automatic rotation of customer-managed keys, select Auto Key Rotation. In this example, I'm not going to select it. Click on Review plus Create button. Wait for the validation check to complete. Click Create to create the new Disk Encryption Set with defined settings. Deployment will take a few seconds. Please wait until it's complete. The Disk Encryption Set has been created successfully. Click on Go to Resource to open it. For the next step, navigate to the disk encryption set you created. At the top bar, click on the alert message to add the required permissions. Doing this will allow us to use the disk encryption set with our key vault. Please wait until the confirmation notification appears. Now that we have created and set up our disk encryption set, we can enable double encryption at rest on the managed disk. Go to the Azure homepage. Click on Disk. For this demo, I have created a managed disk named Test Disk 01. Click on the disk name for which you want to enable double encryption at rest. Expand Settings, then click on Encryption. Currently, server-side encryption with the platform managed key is enabled on this disk. Let's change the key management settings. For key management, select one of the keys under platform managed and customer managed keys. We will select the disk encryption set with the double encryption at host setting. In this example, select the disk encryption set we just created. Once selected, click Save to apply the changes. Please wait until the confirmation notification appears. We have now enabled double encryption at rest on our managed disk. That's all for this video on how to enable double encryption at rest for Azure managed disk. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on Microsoft Azure and other Microsoft related topics. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Have a great day.